What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we continued to fill out requests, finishing almost everything in the Alabaster Icelands. And I did not mean to throw out Palkia, but hey, you can just kind of hang out here in the middle of town. That's what I get for fat fingering the right trigger. This episode, we're going to be doing more requests, a couple new ones that came up, as well as one that I accidentally left in the Alabaster Icelands. There's also a couple of other miscellaneous things I need to do. Now, first things first, I need to head on over here to Anth, the clothier, because between episodes, I managed to track down a space-time distortion. Now, we're going to give them one of each type of shard, red, blue, and green. Was able to find a whole abundance of them in space-time. It was one of the most balanced space-times I've ever seen, actually, but got that done. Now let's see what do we got. Color more beautiful than I even imagined. All thanks to you, dear customer. I hope you enjoy the different looks that new colors bring to your outfits. And there we go. And now we can actually switch up our outfits a little bit more, which is great. Do you have any more requests for us? I don't think so. So I think we're done with you as well as with Arceus. So we have all the clothes unlocked, all the hairstyles done. Really quickly, I'm going to head on over here, and I'm actually going to craft a couple more star pieces with what remaining shards I have left. And then we can head on over here and get all this stuff sold before we start working on these different requests. So, first things first, let me sell all these off. That's a pretty good money. Sell all these off. That's a lot of good money. And I happen to also find a comet shard. So that is a pretty freaking good money. I am not going to be using that on a satchel or anything, though. That is all stuff that I would like to use on other various things. First things first, let's talk to Beauregard. I don't believe it. Professor Laventon seems to think that little Beauticia here is a Cascoon, but, hello, it's clearly a Silcoon. Even though it says Cascoon. You're making some kind of Pokedex or something together with the professor, right? Then you gotta help me. Please go catch a wild Silcoon so I can prove it's the same species as Beauticia here. Well, I already happen to have one, so let me show you what it looks like. So, really quickly, I believe it's in, Pasture 1. Here you go. See the difference? Just as I thought, they're exactly the same. The eyes, though. Look at the eyes. Now you mentioned, I guess they're not exactly two peas in a pod. I just never would have thought two Pokemon this similar could actually be different species. Pokemon really are curious creatures, huh? Beauticia, my buddy, I didn't know the first thing about you, did I? I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. You sure you're still happy to have a goof like me for a partner? Aww. Beauticia, you lovable rascal. You really are the only partner for me. This dynamic duo will stay strong forever, and Whirlpool's Evolved is complete. We get ourselves an Experience Candy S, just a little one. I don't know why that request took so unbelievably long to pop up after we helped them, quite a few episodes ago. But now, let's set Eevee's Evolutions as our next request, and we're going to be doing this one really quickly. I came prepared for this one as well. There's only one thing you need. Now, this is another follow-up one. You had to do the very first step, first request, to get this one to activate. If you remember this one correctly, we helped this man with his Eevee. Where is he? Floro? Oh, stars above, where's he gone? Survey Corps kid, listen. Remember the Eevee I befriended with the help of some Jubilife muffins? Well, he's vanished. I was hoping to get some advice on evolving him, but I can't evolve the little guy if he's gone. Please, help me find Eevee. Come to think of it, the folks working at Galaxy Hall were always fussing over Eevee. Maybe that'd be a good place to start looking. Well, Eevee is cute, so we'll look on over at Galaxy Hall and see what we can find. Now, if you remember correctly, last time we saw Floro, he was trying to figure out this perfect recipe for these old muffins that he had back in his hometown that he now calls Jubilife muffins. Now, you're going to want to make one of those before you go any further. They require 2 hardy grains, 2 hopo berries, a raspberry, and a cake lure base to make. Now, let's look around and see if we can't track down Eevee. Hello? It's got to be around here somewhere, right? I don't think there's actually any rooms over that way. Let's see. Maybe over this way? No, probably wouldn't be around Laventon. Maybe we can check downstairs, possibly? Come on, Eevee. You got to be around here somewhere, right? Maybe. There's a Piplup over here. Oh, where could he be? So upstairs here on the second floor, you'll see a door with a purple crest above it. You're going to want to head on inside, and that's not an Eevee. That's an Umbreon. Hold on a moment. Seems a little bit strange. Yeah? Eevee? Oh, I guess not. My mistake. Seems like Eevee's not here either. Something about this Pokemon reminds me of good little Eevee. No, must be my imagination. Aw, poor thing. You don't even recognize him. What's that? Hungry, are we? Survey Kid, would you make me a Jubilife muffin? If I can watch this Pokemon chow down like Eevee did, maybe I'll understand this nagging feeling I get when I look at it. Well, I have one already, so here you go, Umbreon. Something about this Pokemon reminds me of a good little Eevee. What happened if I could give it? Well, I mean, I want to. Maybe, don't I already have one? I swear I made one. So the stupid thing got put away in my item box after I made it for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but whatever. Okay, now we can give it a Jubilife muffin. Here, little thing. Where is it in my... I mean, it's in my inventory. I just need to talk to you directly, right, Umbreon? Mind parting with a Jubilife muffin? Here, sure. Take it. Gosh, why does it have to be so complicated? Thank you. Look at it chow down. It really is the spitting image of Eevee when it does that. Or could it somehow be the real Eevee? Well, the thing was so happy that it evolved with you that it evolved that way. That's a good thing. It is you. I've missed you, you little rascal. Eevee's evolutions is complete. We get a rare candy for doing it. Never thought you'd evolve on your own, though I suppose the professor did mention how Eevee can evolve even without any stone at all. Suppose I haven't got much use for these evolution stones I set aside for Eevee. I'd like you to have one of them, little lady. Which one would you like? So you can get a water stone, fire stone, a thunder stone. I have so many of them that it really doesn't matter, so I guess I'll just take a fire stone for the heck of it. So there we go. If you're, for some reason, in need of one of those three, even though the easiest stones to find in the game, you can get a little spare one there. All right. Our next quest is going to take me out once again, and we're going to be going over and talking to Mai. Don't you worry, we're going to head off to the Icelands in due time. We still need to head off to the Corona Highlands first, so let's talk to her and get a move on. Everything we make for the Corona Highlands, are you ready to brave them? Yes, here we go. So we're going to be going after a bunch more mass outbreaks out this way. We can handle them. It's not going to really be much of an issue. But actually, I probably should have switched up my Pokemon once we got out here a little bit. Now, let's continue our investigations of these outbreaks here in the Highlands. Akari and Mai, what brings you here? I hurried here because of a vision of my clairvoyance showed me. Some poor soul was running for their life from a bunch of alphas. I just barely saved them. As I feared then, these mass outbreaks really are growing out of hand. Akari, you must endeavor to find the truth behind why they keep happening. Big packs of Pokemon might not be much of trouble if you got a trusty partner, but if you don't, I'm scared of just thinking about it. You did well to save that person, Sabi. You're as fine a protector as any lord or lady Pokemon. Thanks, Mai. If my clairvoyance shows me anyone else in trouble, I'll do my best to save them too. Just be careful while you're out there, okay? She's right. I know how strong you are, but we should move with caution here. So things are going to get pretty rough out this way. We need to investigate 3 locations. Obviously, they're all around here. Now, really quickly, I am actually going to switch up my Pokemon just a little bit with this guy here. Really quickly, I'm going to get rid of Nico, as a matter of fact. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab myself... Well, I do have an Ice Stone for my Vulpix, don't I? Let's take a Vulpix and put them down with Ponyta. And I'm actually going to switch Adam out for Hubert and Darko out for Roddy. And I'm going to let these two kind of do more of the heavy lifting. Dialga and Palkia will be nice backups, though. They'll do more than their fair share. So why don't we just kind of hit all the ones that are the closest to here? Let's start with this one over here really quickly. Not too far away that we'll have any trouble running into it. And we'll just fight whatever we come across with relative ease. And what do you know? We got ourselves a whole bunch of Pokemon. So why don't we start with Dialga here, since these are fairy types after all. Take them all out one at a time. Level 62. These things are definitely on the strong side. Well, we'll do what we can here. Luckily, Dialga hits like a freaking truck, so I'm not too worried about the amount of damage that we do here. So we're just going to have to work our way through each and every single Pokemon. But it's good because we actually do need to get more levels out of Dialga and Palkia for later reasons. I promise you, there is a very good excuse for all this. That Clefable will actually be worth a little bit of something too. Now, I'm going to try to get my Vulpix up to like, about level 45-ish before I evolve it. I'd like to see it learn a few more moves before it's a Ninetales. Not that it's really that huge of an issue. All right, Clefable, come here. Or no, I guess you are a Clefairy. Where is Clefable? That's a Clefairy. What am I talking about? Honestly, don't know where the Clefable went. Was it just a giant Clefairy? No, it was a Clefable. I don't know where it ran off to, though. It might have honestly vanished entirely, which wouldn't surprise me. And, oh, our Ponyta's ready to evolve. I didn't even realize that. Well, we should definitely do that once we've cleared out this little section. Fortunately, Dialga's got only so many Flash Cannon uses here. Can we... Where did Clefable go? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, hold on. We'll get it. So this one's caught off guard, so I'm actually going to use alternate moves on it instead. Well, actually, let's just do an Iron Tail. Try to see if we can get that to land. I mean, might as well. Probably a Strong Style would even be better, you know, for that guarantee. Come on. Why is Iron Tail only 5 uses, though? It's not even that strong of a move. It's probably the right idea here. All right, Clefable, you should be able to be... You should be worth quite a bit of experience here. I'm actually going to use the Strong Style Iron Tail on you instead. Even though Dialga is more of a special attacker, that should be more than enough to take you out. We're getting all these berries for our troubles, as well as a whole lot of Pokedex entry stuff for each of these Pokemon, which is pretty great. Almost done here. I think we only had like one more over this way, maybe a couple more. There you are. Well, we should. I mean, if there's another one, we should be able to get to that 10 for the Pokedex completion. Relative ease. Come on, land. Thank you. I should have strong styled that, but whatever. Just to make sure it guaranteed hit, but it hit anyway. So we're fine. All right, one more. Hopefully, this is the last one. And then we should be good to go. Problem is, with a skittish Pokemon, you can't line them all up in one battle and take them all out systematically. You have to go after each of them individually. There we go. Reported Pokemon seem to be gone. 2 more locations remain, and let's head on up towards... I mean, I guess we might as well just continue heading on over this way, whatever's the easiest at this point. We'll have to use Sneasler to get all the way to the top of this thing, and it won't... I'm sure that Alpha Mothim is waiting for me up here as well, so we'll have to get around that. It's Heracrosses, is it? I mean, I can deal with those relatively easily. Let's get Hubert out for this one and handle this challenge. All right, let's get all of you ticked off at me. And let's begin. All right, Hubert, I believe in you. You've got this. I know there's going to be a lot of them to deal with, but you're strong enough here. Those Dazzling Gleams should be more than enough. I mean, I'm sure that... Oh, Swords Dance. Okay, that one needs to go. Are they all going to... Watch them all use it. That would suck. That one's looking around, luckily, and that one's looking around. All right, let's focus on the one that's actually... Oh, it got another move off. Well, that's cool. Hubert, you definitely need to go. Let's get rid of the strong one immediately. Thank you. Might need to isolate the rest if they're going to hit this hard. This one is using close combat. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I mean, it's not very effective, but it's still a pain in the neck. Make sure we focus on the right one. We are focused on the right one. All right. Dazzling Gleam. I think I'll try to use Mystical Fire on the last one, but I'll use it Strong Style. See if I can get away with that. Okay, there's a Swords Dance. Please don't attack again. It probably will, though. Double Edge. Ah, gosh dang it, you suck. No, I want Hubert to get that experience, so hold on a moment. Let's switch on over to... Let's go to Palkia. Why not? Palkia can resist whatever this Heracross throws at it. So let me quickly... got one whole extra turn here to revive Hubert. Because I want that experience, dang it. And then since it's raining, why don't we punctuate this with a Hydro Pump? This should be more than enough. Oh, I was really hoping. Gosh, and here comes Heracross with the 2 attacks in a row again. No, it didn't. All right, I'm not going to complain. Strong Style Aqua Tail just so it doesn't miss. It's the only reason I'm doing that. And there we go. All right, give me all that experience. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's an alpha. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Quick, let's focus on the alpha. How many are in this fight? Oh, we got all of them. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. Geez, I was really hoping that would not happen. You know what? I'm actually going to run. I don't want to deal with it like that. Let's get out of their line of sight here really quickly. Sneasler, climb up here for a moment. Let's get away from them. Maybe. Actually, I think I've isolated you enough that the other ones shouldn't be involved in this. Let me heal really fast. There we go. And now, Hubert, I know I'm supposed to evolve Ponyta. I will. Don't you worry. Let's just isolate the alpha here and take it out. It's already taken some damage, which is good. It's going to use another double edge, which will hurt, but we can handle it. Now, if you don't mind, Hubert, just give it the old strong style Dazzling Gleam. I have full confidence you'll take this thing out in one shot with the health that it's already at. Boom, goes the dynamite, and there we go. Heracross is down. Seed of Mastery and a Grit Rock for that. All right, I'm going to stop dawdling. Let's evolve Ponyta here really quickly, and then I'll go after the rest of those Heracross. So we can at least see our shiny Rapidash, which is exciting. I'm going to have to go pull that Ice Stone out of the item box for Alolan Ninetales, but gosh, that's beautiful. Absolutely love it. It's more purpley. I remember it being more silvery, but maybe I'm going crazy. I always thought its fire was silver, not Dialga. There we go. All right, Hubert. I think you can handle the rest of these guys now. Let's go. Now that we've got them all together. And in fact, one of them wandered away, which makes our life even easier. All right, first with you, and then we'll see how this mystical fire does. And we should be good. Look at the alpha takes the place of like a couple of those spawns, if I'm not mistaken. Not too much damage, which is fine. Let's try that mystical fire. Oh, well, it is raining. That was dumb. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. I'm not even thinking straight. Goodness. Well, at least one more ought to do the trick. Dumb. Can't believe I didn't think of that for even a second there. All right, get out of here. Where'd the other one go? You wandered all the way over here. I'm noticing that like the whole first batch were a bunch of females, and these ones are all males, which is kind of hilarious, but... or just ironic, I suppose. Coincidental? Maybe that's the word. That's the word I'm thinking of. All right, and there we go. Reported outbreak seems to be gone. And now, for the last one, I'm actually going to head on over this way and see what we have in store here. No, let's use Weird Ear for a moment and try to make our way up the cliff here. Rainstorm shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. Really a hindrance to fire-type attacks, gotta be honest. Not that it's been 100% necessary thus far. Oh, are we going to be dealing with lots of Graveler up here? Because that sure seems like that's what we would run into out here. But, you know, who's to say? Oh, it's Bronzong. Okay, well, for Bronzong, that makes things a little bit interesting. I think... let's see, what am I going to want to use here? I guess I'll use Dialga here. Because... is it Dialga that has access to Earth Power? Or Bronzor? Sorry. I don't know why I said Bronzong. These ones are all level 30, though, so they'll be on the easy side. So let's just take them all out one by one. Not too bad. I'm not really... I mean, Hypnosis could be a little obnoxious if it hits, but I think we'll be mostly fine. Let's just focus on just using this over and over again. I don't know why I said Bronzong. Man, I am just having all the brain farts today. Like, really, really struggling. Evidently. There goes both of you. You're doing good, Dialga. Is this going to land its Hypnosis? Iron Defense. Well, that's not anything I really need to worry about. There is a very slim possibility it will tank this, but I doubt it. That's what I thought. Yeah, we're just way too strong, especially with that special attack. All right, Bronzor. We got more. Bring them all together. There we go. Is that going to be all 4 of them, or did we only get 3 this time? We only got 3. That one on the right apparently was a little bit slow on the draw and never really noticed, so his loss, I suppose, but we'll take it out in a second. Oh, there's the Hypnosis. That's what I'm worried about. All right, before you do... oh, you're going to both use it? Okay. That's not obnoxious at all. Let me use the opportunity to heal up really quickly, so... do I only have a full restore? I don't have any full heals. Ugh. All right, fine. I'm going to hate that I have to use a full restore for that, but whatever. I just don't want to be messed up here. So let's go use an Earth Power again. And then I'll just have to brute force my way through whatever they have left. I mean, I probably should have done that, but I didn't want to waste too much time. There's a confusion. Oh, no. 12 whole damage. However will I survive? Goodbye. Probably should be using alternate moves here, too. I don't really need to be necessarily hitting those super effectives. We got more Bronzor here. More that just spawned in. Let's try Roar of Time. I know it's not very effective, but I want to see if this does the trick. Yeah, that's more than enough damage. I mean, why wouldn't it? Let's be honest. How frickin'... you know, how damaging Dialga is just in general. And, you know, the level discrepancy here. And the fact that Bronzor isn't even fully evolved. Of course, then there's always that issue. That it's going to miss. Yeah, use your Iron Defense. Let's see if Roar of Time breaks through this. Even with the defense up. Let's try it. Come on. There you go. Oh, wow. It actually tanked it. I am so impressed. I'm glad that it used confusion there, too, because that actually helps my cause a little bit. Let's try a flash cannon now. Can you tank that on top of it? No, not quite. There we go. All right. How many more left? We got another one sitting over here. Roddy got a level up with that 63 experience, which is kind of funny. Let's just using Earth Power this time. And I think that should be all of them. We might have one more wandering around. Nope, they're gone. All right, now we can report back to Mai with our findings and call this one an episode. I think we've done pretty good here. Really quickly, let me go into my inventory and grab that ice stone. So we can use that here in a second. Where did you go? Why is she not here? I thought she would... Oh, no, she is here. She just wasn't... Okay, I couldn't see her. That frickin' draw distance, man. I swear. Got a rook out there. It seems we have learned all we can from the Highlands for now. There you two are. Hope your investigation's going all right. We're doing great. I heard that folks in our clan and the pro clan are all helping investigate these massive mass outbreaks, or whatever you call them. And I thought, what kind of leader would sit back and do nothing while you're all working? So I figured I'd grab whatever supplies I could find that might come in handy for you. Here, materials for those sticky glob things. Thank you. Lots of spoiled apricorns, balls of mud, and caster fern leaves. Might as well just make those as soon as I can. Don't make fun, Mai. I'm trying to help. You misunderstand me, Adaman. As the sister who helped raise you, I'm truly proud to see how far you've come. Wait. Mai's older? Listen, Akari, I've been wondering. Do you think these massive mass outbreaks could be some sort of trial from Mighty Dialga or Mighty Palkia? I mean, maybe, but they're in my inventory right now, so that would be a little weird. Kind of feels like it, right? As if someone's telling us, if you got the guts to face a real test with your partners, take on these Pokemon, otherwise stand back. Quite like you to see it that way, Adaman. Yeah, well, I'd love to stay and talk, but I've got an appointment to keep with that Benny fellow. I've been trying to get him to teach me his tricks. You mean his cooking? I want to know his recipes and his ninja tricks. Once I do, I'll give you a proper demonstration, but in the meantime, stay safe as you investigate. All right, we will. I'm guessing we still have to go to the Icelands to investigate there. It would seem having a trusted partner causes one to view these outbreaks in a different light. Now then, the Alabaster Icelands will await. One more steep hurdle for us to overcome. All right, off you two go then, I suppose. I mean, you said it, Munchlax. Munchlax needs to continue as well. We'll await you at Jubilai's front gate as usual. Join us when you're ready for another survey. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.